What's up, everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are playing the Tomb of Annihilation. With us today, we have Dark Mage Arcanus playing Thok. We have Junior Warbucks playing Reptar. We have Gizmo Storm playing Cadaline. Spartan Bear playing Angus, and somewhere in the ether, he's lost right now, is Inquisitor Shadow Storm Tide. Damn it. Playing Thadden, the wizard. Is he having connection issues? Must be. He can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? And did I disconnect?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Remember, like I said, we're having a pretty big thunderstorm here, so I panicked. Like, did I disconnect? At the end of the last session, the party, surviving a gauntlet of demons spawning through the golden mastodon statue, have finally acquired the last of the skeleton keys and have returned to the Cradle of the Death God, ready to open the emerald door to what is believed to be Esarek. So here we are in this chamber. And why is Reptar still at 1 hit point? Should have totally healed himself. Oh no, you are at 1 hit point. Yeah, you didn't take a long rest, did you? Did you guys? I don't remember now. Actually, did we take a long?
Yes, we secured ourselves in this room for a long rest.
Okay, cool. So Reptar should not be at 1 hit point, and if he doesn't fix it, he's gonna be stuck that way.
Oh, I'm gonna fix it.
Alright, looks like Thadden is back. Sarpedon will not be joining us today because he is dead. Haha. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah. No, he's on vacation this week. So hopefully he's back for week after next. Alright, anyway, what would you guys like to do? I've been rambling on about nothing for a while now. We need to do something.
I want to go upstairs.
Upstairs?
What? Upstairs? You're not going to eat more food, are you?
It's tempting. Open the door.
I mean, we've got the keys to go deal with Asa right now.
I want to explore. Open the door.
I want to explore. Open the door. Okay. Let me find the correct notes, sir. This door is carved into the door is the shape of a hexagon, and you would like to open it, right? You know, you don't want any like descriptions or anything. You just want to open the door.
Yes.
Okay. A large, cracked, six-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf, protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of a yellow wax covered with tiny black runes. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, piggy, piggy."
Fuck, I need your help.
Alright, I'm gonna walk in.
There's some candles and something on the wall.
Well, looks like it says piggy, piggy, piggy. Go touch it.
I go poke it.
Touching it does nothing.
What now? I'm gonna light candle.
You're gonna light the candle?
Light all of the candles.
Alright. All 5 candles are lit.
I'm going to yell piggy, piggy, piggy.
You see a lever appear on the south wall inside the mirror. It's not there in the real world. It's just inside the mirror.
Now, guys, time to break the mirror, but do we remember what happened last time?
Yes, I do remember what happened last time. That wasn't the most fun.
You guys should prepare. I break the mirror.
You actually don't. You strike the mirror with all your might, and it just kind of makes a gonging sound, and it doesn't move.
Reptar's mind can't handle this. He doesn't know what to do.
I think we should open this door over here.
So is there, looking in the mirror, is there just the one lever in the south, and
There's
that's it?
a lever on the south wall inside the reflection.
I'm gonna go to the wall where it looks like the lever would be and pull it.
Okay, your fingers rest on an invisible lever.
I pull it.
Pulling on that lever, you hear a screeching, squealing noise as three very, very mad were-boars spring into existence from out of the mirror. And I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
God damn it, Reptar.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Wait, I'll log in. Let me see. 17, 14. Oh, cool, it still worked. Alright, go ahead. Reptar, roll initiative. What are you doing? No, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Alright, Reptar, you are first.
The guy right next to me.
Oh, do you have disadvantage?
I don't know what it was.
Alright, so it's 17 is a hit for 3. Okay, you hit him, but you see that it seems to do no damage. Same thing again. You strike him across the face with your weapon, and it's a very powerful hit, but he is completely unaffected.
Yep, I'm out of clues.
So are you finished?
Yes.
Angus.
Okay, well, time to lead the charge. So I will run in to here and then move to there, and I'll attack this one.
.26 is a hit, and so is 15. And you see that your attacks slash him open, and he actually appears to be wounded. Contested, failed.
I shout to Reptar, don't break it, but grab the hammer on my pack.
Okay. Caitlin, you hear sounds of combat coming from the floor above you.
There's 35. Let's go for that prone one on the ground in front of me.
Reptar, Thok,
Reckless.
Reptar, Thok, and Angus take 2. And Reckless attack the one on the ground prone. Well, 26 is a hit. And you see Cade's attack inflicts a great amount of damage.
He's not dead. Swing again.
Yep. And another hit, and he's still not dead.
Well, I can't swing again, so end my turn.
Thaden?
I'm going to go as far as my old bones will take me.
And then is that it? I guess so. Alright, so now the wereboars. This one here, he is just going to run forward. First, he's going to try and like lean in and gore you with his tusks, which 16 is a hit against you? That doesn't seem right.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chainmail. And you have a shield, right?
Yep. And that's equals the 16.
Oh, your dex is 1. Oh. Alright, so 9 slashing damage. Con save. Okay. And then he's gonna try and hit you with his maul. And he fails. Oh wait, that was only one. There's 3 of them. What am I doing? The second one stands up. And they are going to attack Angus and Cade respectively. First with the tusks on Angus, then with the maul. Bold miss, and then Cade. Cade. Tusk maul, all of them missed. And now it's Thok's.
That the maul hit.
Oh, that's right. Reckless, so you'll take 7. Okie dokie.
Alright, then I'm going to attack the one that just hit me with Lightbringer. And probably miss.
Okay, yeah, that is a miss.
And that'll be it.
Okay. And Reptar.
I'm going to do as Angus instructed me and pull the hammer out of his backpack.
Okay, and what hammer is that, Angus? Is that the Warhammer +2? I think we lost him. Okay, I have to check something. Oh, you're a ranger. Never mind. Of course you're proficient. Alright, there you go, Reptar. You swiped his hammer.
And I'm going to hit the enemy with it. Dang it.
Sucks to suck. You lose your grip as you attack. Roll a dex check or fumble and drop your weapon. Okay, and second attack is a hit for 6.
Damn.
Finished? Oh no, of course not. And the first wereboar will die.
And I am finished.
Alright, Angus.
Alright. Well, this next one is going to take a bit of a kicking. So I'm going to attack him once with my Holy Avenger, and I'm going to use a Divine Smite at level 1. So...
Okay.
For an extra 10. And then second attack. And then I'm going to try and knock him prone.
Okay. And he goes down. Boop.
Haha!
Cade.
Well, let's move right there, and let's swing at the one that attacked my cleric. Reckless attack.
Hit.
Well, let's hit him again.
Oh dear.
Holy shit.
21 damage and then a crit. Your target is prone. You hit him with such force that he just sweeps him right off his feet.
And let's trigger the aura.
Okay. Everybody except that and takes 2. That didn't.
There ain't much left. Alright, I'll just Ray of Frost one. Probably the top one.
Okay. Hit. For 11. Okay.
That's all I'll do for now.
Next are the wereboars. They're both going to stand up from being prone. And then they're going to attack Thok and Cade. So first Thok. Maul. 11 damage. And then Cade. 4 and 8. Is 18 a hit?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so 4 and 6. Total of 10 on Cade. And then back to Thok.
And swing the Lightbringer back.
Yoink. Hit.
And
Was there more? Reptar?
no.
Ooh. Right here. And swing at the one below me.
Hit. And hit again. And one more time.
That is it.
Angus. I don't know why, but it brings me great joy to think about Reptar with one arm, with this warhammer, like boom, 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 just like hammering away at this guy's face. Anyway, Angus.
All right. Let's see if I can try and finish this guy off. So first of all, Holy Avenger again.
22, he's dead.
Cool. And then I will move and attack this other guy.
Yep, he's dead too.
All right.
Okay, so with all the wereboars dead, what would you guys like to do now?
Go find Dasrak.
Yep, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Angus, am I allowed to keep this hammer a little longer?
What you doing there, Thuck?
I'm gonna open the door.
Carved into this door is an octagon. The ceiling of this plaster-walled room is 15 feet high. There's a leather-backed tome that rests atop a wooden lectern bolted to the floor. And set into the wall behind the lectern are 8 human skeletons, arranged so that they appear to be falling and screaming.
Hey Angus, can I keep this warhammer a little longer?
Hold on, Thok, before you walk in, because you're observant, which means you would notice, around the floor of the room, around the perimeter, you can see thin seams that are where the walls meet the floor. And those seams would suggest that there is a pit below the flooring.
Well then, Thadden, would you be able to use something to get in there?
Sorry, what?
Would you be able to use like some sort of magic to harden up the floor or something? Because it looks like if anyone steps on this, it's going to fall through.
Oh wait, yeah, I got something. I can put it on you if you want. That's
Okay.
all I'll say. Alright, yeah, I'll cast Fly on Buck.
Alright, Thok, you are flying.
Alright, I'm going to fly into the room then.
Alrighty. And what would you like to do once you're in the room?
Take a look at what's ever on this thing here.
Okay. It is a book.
Uh,
Would you like to read the book?
I'm going to attempt to read the book if I can.
It's written in common. You certainly could. Alright. Page 1 says backward, 8 to 1.
Alright, page 2.
Okay. The next page says speak the rhyme until it's done.
Kind of sounds like a brain teaser. Let's go page 3.
Page 3. Keep the spider locked away.
Let's just skip to the end.
Skip to the end.
Yep.
Page 8. Forward, 1 to 8.
Seems like a very short book if it only has 8 pages. Alright, I guess we can take a look at the rest going backwards, I guess, back towards 1.
Reading it backwards now?
Yeah, just see what all's in there.
Page 7. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Page 6.
Next.
Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Page 5. Spin, spin, iron spider. And then the last page that you hadn't seen. See the lever, clear as day.
I'm going to look around the room for a lever.
There is no lever.
Alright, I'm going to walk out and let everybody know there's pretty much nothing in here except the book that doesn't make any sense.
All books don't make sense.
Guy like, okay, it's just ping it. Don't ping it, say it.
Why don't we try this big green door over here?
Well, that's what I
It's really
suggested.
tiny
in the first place.
sizes.
Apparently that door leads to Asarak, but Reptar wanted to explore.
I wanted to explore.
Are you done exploring now?
Oh, there's 2 more rooms.
You see he just kind of sighs and shrugs like, fine, let's just make it quick.
The door to this area has a square carved into it.
Open it.
Open it, open it, open it.
I mean, I love opening doors as much as everybody else, but I'd rather open the big door, because I bet the main prize is behind that one.
Well, this room is filled with flying sheets of parchment, with writing on the pages visible as they flutter by. A metal plate bolted onto the far wall is set with a ghostly lever.
Fuck, I found something you were speaking of.
What is it?
I see a lever and lots of paper with stuff on them. I'm gonna step in the room.
Okay, you're standing in the room.
Wait a minute, I'm thinking.
That's not your strong suit.
It's not, that's why I'm not doing it very well. It says... yeah. Reptar's thinking too hard. I want to go over and pull the lever.
You can't. Your hand goes right through it. It's ethereal.
Aha! I'm going to... I don't know. Fuck, I need your help. There's a lever I can't touch.
Can I spend time to use detect magic on it
Sure.
as a ritual?
Doo-doo, doo-doo. It doesn't say. You can see an aura of teleportation magic.
I'm gonna let Reptar know. I'm like, look, let's not touch this unless you plan on being teleported somewhere where we can't find you.
But I already tried to touch it and my hand went through it.
No, well, it must be safe then.
But it's not there. Just go open the big door and let Kate be happy.
Okay. Are you gonna try to open the big door?
Oh, yes.
You cannot.
And open this door.
This 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door is made of green stone, its surface carved with grinning goblin skeletons. There is a belt of smooth stone spanning the door at a height of 4 feet, set with 5 golden symbols in a row: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each symbol is engraved on a recessed circular seal.
Alright, and how about if we grab our keys and start putting our keys in there?
There is nowhere to set the skeleton keys into the door.
So, explore the last room?
Sure.
Open the room.
This door has a triangle carved into it. When you open the door, you see a 5-foot wide floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder. Near the back of the wall of this room is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass, 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder, you see an iron lever is set into a metal plate on the floor. A lever.
Okay, I'm going to start walking around, just to stand the arcade and see, like, so we're going to open this door soon. I'm itching to get into this fight.
Me too, but I'm not sure how to open this door.
Assuming that the, of course.
I want to pull the leather.
You can't.
Oh, it's an ethereal.
Yes, it is ethereal.
Are you joking?
No.
Can I break the glass? I don't know.
See, okay, it's not that it's ethereal. There is a cylinder of glass that is surrounding it. Right? And when you try to touch it, and if you try to break the glass, you find that it is impenetrable!
You said there was a slot on the glass, didn't you?
A teeny tiny slot, yes.
Put the key in it.
No, the skeleton key, it's the size of a skull. Like, it can't fit in the teeny tiny slot.
I'll try really hard. I think it has something to do with the book that you were reading about.
Alright, I'll take a look at the book again. And Slayer.
Alright, it's still the same, nursery rhyme.
Is this guy still here?
Yeah. He's looking at you with his undead face.
Can I have more food? I'm stress eating.
He gestures to all the food that was on the tables behind him, but you see it is all rotten.
No.
The Keshma finally speaks up. You have to pull the levers in the rooms, you imbeciles. Then the seals will swing open and you can insert the keys.
But there's not a lever in every room.
Isn't there?
I didn't.
And then she walks over and sits down and sits cross-legged in the middle of the floor, waiting for you guys to finish.
I'm gonna look for a lever in the food room.
Okay. Inside the room, again, there's the tables, the undead manservant, and you see the crimson curtains that are hanging on the walls.
I push the curtains aside.
When you walk up and push them aside, You see nothing hiding behind them.
What if I rip them down?
Okay. You rip them down. They're on the floor now. Good job.
I look very, very carefully.
Do a perception check. Okay. You notice that the pictures on these tapestries, hidden within the picture, okay, are a grinning devil's face, much like the green ones you've seen all throughout the tomb. And it looks like the devil's face carries over between all 5 of the tapestries, almost like a puzzle.
I pick up the curtains and shove them in the servant's face. I'm like, what do you know about these?
He just stares at you and says nothing. Because he
Not
can't
very
talk.
I found the more grinning devil faces in the curtains.
Who are you talking to? You're like by nobody.
I'm yelling to the party.
Then yell!
Guys, I found some grinning devil faces in these curtains.
Yeah, that's not.
Did you try smiling back at them?
No.
Well,
but there's 5 of them, and they're like connected, and
Connected like how?
like they're Reptar's brain doesn't work. I can't think of it.
okay, where are these faces?
They're sorry, my button's not. Oh, they're in the curtains in this room that are on the ground.
The room with all the food?
Yeah, it's rotten food now. Don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll walk in and I'll have a look.
Okay. So he's got the curtains like ripped off the wall and they're laying on the floor, right? And he's pointing to the pictures on the curtains, and you can see where he's tracing his finger that there is hidden inside the picture one of those smiling green devil faces that you have seen statues of all throughout the tomb. And it looks like this devil's face is gigantic, and it carries over from one tapestry to the next, almost like a puzzle.
See, I told you.
Okay, but they're all in the correct order. They don't need like
No, they are not in the correct order.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can shuffle them around so that they match. In fact, I have my shield as a reference because that has the same face on it.
It does. All right, and
So-
once you arrange all the tapestries next to each other and you complete the devil's face, the space in its mouth goes black.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, just quickly, Reptar, did you grab the hammer from my back?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool.
Reptar's having flashbacks.
Rip Sarpedon. Never forget.
Okay, so it just turns black
It
and
turned
nothing else
black.
happens?
Nothing
Okay.
else happens that you notice. No.
Okay, is there anything around me in terms of like an object that I could pick up and throw? At
Yeah,
the
there's all
blackness?
the rotten food on the tables.
There's the servant.
Okay, so I'll grab like a chicken wing or something like that and
Okay.
throw it at the black circle.
It goes into the mouth, and you hear it land.
Guys, I'm
Huh,
tempted to
okay.
try them.
I'll try and grab something and I'll move up to it, and then I'll poke it in, and then try and take it back out.
Grab something like what?
I don't know if there's like something that is maybe a couple of inches long, like I don't know, another chicken leg or something like that.
Okay.
And I'll just stick like sort of the end of it in. I'm not going to put my hand in, but just stick sort of the end of it in and try to pull it back out.
Okay, and you're able to put it in and remove it without there being any complication.
Guys, I'm tempted
Okay.
to put my other arm in there.
Do it.
Do
see,
it.
If you're pulling.
Oh, how wide is the mouth?
It's huge. It's probably like 3 feet by 3 feet because of how big the tapestries are.
Oh, Reptar's mind's working. It's not evil. It's a teleportation. I'm gonna climb in it.
Okay. It's not very deep. Like you only get like your head and shoulders inside this extraplanar space. But as soon as you enter, you bump on something long and hard.
Oh dear.
I try to identify what it is.
It's a lever.
I pull it with my mouth because I can't pronounce it.
Into a black hole, find something long and hard, you grab it with your mouth and pull as hard as you can.
None of that. No. All right. You pull the lever and you hear a loud clunk from outside the chamber.
I step out.
Okay.
Guys, what was that?
Looking out at the emerald door, the seal that had the pentagon etched on the front is now open, revealing a hole behind it large enough to fit a human head.
Ooh, put the key in there.
How about if we find the other 4 levers so they're all open?
Yeah, it's progress. Cade, you don't have to ruin my...
You need to ruin my moment.
We already pulled a lever in this room.
Yes, you did. You did pull a lever.
I'm gonna blow out the candle.
Alright, all the candles have blown out, and you no longer see a lever in the reflection of the mirror.
Do I see one in real life?
No.
Oh. I light one candle.
Okay.
2 candles.
Okay.
3 candles.
Okay.
4.
Mm-mm.
5.
A lever appears in the south wall.
I pull it.
Nothing happens.
It's the one in the mirror, you idiot.
I'll pull the one in the mirror.
Your hand does not go into the mirror.
I make it. I find the invisible lever again.
It's still right here in the south wall. You can see its reflection in the mirror.
I pull that.
Nothing happens.
I cry a little.
Reptar, run as fast as you can, face first into the mirror.
That's the
I
solution.
don't trust you. I'm going to very carefully look for another lever through the mirror.
Alright, are you going to search the room? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Do an investigation check.
Bam. Dang it!
Nope, nothing.
I see.
You just find the same lever you found before, and you pull it like 4 more times, and nothing happens.
What are you looking for?
Lever.
Alright, I'll assist.
Investigation check. You do not find another lever. You do, however, find one more yellow candle that had fallen off the ledge and lays now on the floor.
Light it.
You turn and look at the door, and you see that this door is etched with a hexagon. Crickets.
That was the room I'm in?
Yes, the room you and Reptar are in.
Okay.
Light the candle.
I can't light it.
Okay, I'll light it.
Do you want
Okay.
to put it on a table first?
Lighting the candle, setting it with the other 5 on the table, you see reflected in the mirror another lever on the north wall.
Ooh! I'm gonna press.
You press the lever.
I'm gonna pull it.
There you go. And you hear another loud clunk coming from out behind you.
Next room.
Another one of the seals are open.
Oh, reading.
Reading. Alright. So what's the plan in here?
So I'm going to fly in here again,
Okay.
and read the book backwards.
Backwards.
Since the first page says backward 8 to 1.
And you're just
That's all I'm doing.
define reading. Like you're just
I'm
gonna
gonna read. Yeah, read out loud.
out loud.
8 to
Okay. So once you read the rhyme backwards, okay, after you speak the sentence that is on the first page, you hear something clang as it hits the ground.
All right. Do I hear it? Do I see it?
Standing there, no, you do not.
All right. I'm going to fly around the room.
All right, you can see a small piece, a small wooden panel is laying on the ground behind the lectern.
All right. I'm going to look inside the lectern.
There's a lever.
Aha! Pull it.
Another loud clunk sounds from outside the chamber.
I fly out. Hey, found it.
Nailed it, guys.
There's 2 more. More reading. My worst nightmare.
This whole section has been a reminder to Reptar that he can't read. Thadden, actually, when you enter this room and see all the flying sheets of parchment moving around, as you stare at the bits of paper that are whirling around, you're able to make out little bits and pieces of what's written on them, and you realize that each of these pieces of paper that's fluttering around is a spell scroll.
All right.
Right?
I think my thing's lagging. It's not liking Discord today for some reason.
I grab one.
Well, you need to make a dex check to see if you can snatch it out of the air.
Is this room windy, or are they just moving through it?
There's some magical force that is propelling all of these pages through the air. All right.
I grab one.
Roll a d6, Reptar. Roll it.
The thing is, I can.
2. All right. It is a scroll of knock.
I don't know that. They'd read this.
Are you giving me that scroll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He can't read. Plus, you're an actual wizard, and these are all... and Naka's on the wizard spells list, so... Hooray! Now what?
I look for a lever.
There is a lever. Remember, there's an ethereal lever on the back of the wall.
Oh yeah. Maybe I need a certain spell. I grab another.
Dex check. D6. Ooh. Okay, this one... What? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh my god, those are all really bad. It is a globe of invulnerability.
Oh hey. Thank you. Here you go.
Okay.
Grab another one.
Nope.
Oh.
They're too fast. Too fast.
Oh, what did you get it?
How did that go again? Alright, on the last one, you're able to grab another scroll out of the air. Make a d6. Three. Okay. It is a Stinking Cloud spell scroll. However, upon removing the third scroll from the air, right? You see that the papers begin to spin. And this time, instead of spinning around the room wildly, they begin to coalesce and collapse on each other. And as they do, you can see them beginning to take form.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. You can see a small imp-like creature made out of what appears to be ancient paper and ink materialize in the room. And it looks at you with a devilish grin and attacks! Cough. Hold on.
Seriously?
And attacks! So that is going to be... Oh, I moved him on accident. Get back here. There we go. Okay. 15-foot cone, so it's going to be all three of you. Need to make a dex save or be blinded for a minute. Everybody passes. Okay, and then everybody needs to roll initiative. Did you guys roll initiative preemptively, or did I forget to clear the tracker from before?
No, we rolled it.
Okay.
You said creature, I rolled initiative.
Okay. After it exhales this cloud of dust at you, you see its image seems to shimmer and split as you see three illusory duplicates materialize around the room. And they all move in perfect unison. So you can tell it's not that there are 4 of these imps, but there is one and mirror images. Okay. Reptar, it is your turn first.
Can I do like maybe a perception check to see which one's the real one?
That's not how this works. You can do a perception check, but it's not going to help you. Because they are identical in every way.
Then I'll just hit.
That's right. That's how this works. You try to hit one. So 24, and then Roll a d20.
Hey, got a 1.
Yeah. So you hit one of the duplicates. Hold on. Where's my meat? There it is. Alright, so you hit the duplicate, and as soon as you hit it, it is destroyed. It just poof, and there's dust and paper goes flying everywhere in the room. Make another dex. What was it? No, con save. You two. There's dust in your eyes. Oh no, Thaden was blinded. He's got dust in his eye.
And then walk up right here and hit that.
Okay, roll d20. $10. Okay,
Sorry, that's been really, really buggy.
What's been really buggy? What?
My internet, it dropped out for a second. I had to go reset the router.
Okay. Alright, you strike and actually hit the Mephit. Go ahead and... Oh, you already did roll your damage. 5.
And I hit it again.
And then you roll another d20. You're doing good, Nick. How are you? Alright, roll the d20 now.
20.
Hey, you hit him again. And then you see all 3 of the Mephits start to shuffle around. Like, all from the same spot. Thok? Oh, Thok, you're way down here, and you can hear sounds of combat from up the corridor.
Yep, and I see that one right there, and I'm going to...
Can you? You shouldn't be able to. That's a mistake, because you see that hall here, where the stair that is, that's supposed to be 15 feet above you.
Well, I'm flying.
Okay. You weren't totally flying, but okay, that's a legit answer. So you're flying up in the center of the room. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know why they didn't put line of sight there. Oh, I see. There it is. Sacred Flame on the Mephit. Roll d20. Fuck. Okay, you hit one of the illusory duplicates.
That's it.
Okay.
They're not even worth the rage. Oh, let's start with the one next to Reptar. Reckless attack.
And d20. Okay, that is a hit for 17, and the Mephit is destroyed. Womp womp. Okay, as the Mephit dies, you see its body begins to collapse on itself and coalesce once more. Except this time, in its space is just a tiny piece of chalk.
Piece of chalk.
Chalk.
I pick it up.
All right. You've got a piece of chalk.
And I give it to Tayden because he's smarter than me and he might know what to do with it.
Great. Then you're no longer blinded. It takes just a minute, and then you can remove the dust from your eye.
And this lever is ethereal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It almost sounds like you had an idea.
Honestly, the only idea that I would have would be to send Reptar to a ghost plane by killing him, and then have him trip it, because then he'd be ethereal as well.
Oh,
That sounds amazing.
that
I wonder what could go wrong.
foolproof. It's even Reptar couldn't screw it up.
I just don't pull the lever.
So what are we doing?
I'm going to pick up the chalk and draw my own lever.
That has no effect. I know you're shocked.
I pretend to pull it.
It's still nothing.
I would like to cast Mage Hand and see if the hand can do it.
It cannot.
Damn it, that was the best idea I had.
Anyone else?
Ooh, I want to investigate to see just how well ethereal it is.
What do you mean?
I want to investigate whether or not a Dispel Magic would work on it to bring it into material.
Okay, investigation check is going to have no effect. Based on your knowledge of Dispel Magic, do you think that would work? Because, I mean, looking at it, that's not going to give you any indication of whether Dispel Magic is going to help or not.
Maybe? Could I do Arcana instead?
You can do an Arcana check. Okay, I'll tell you this, okay? That it is not magic that puts the lever into the ethereal plane. And based on your knowledge of the arcane and how the cosmos works, you know that there has to be some kind of gate or doorway to the ethereal to allow you to interact with it.
So we're looking for a door.
We're looking for a door.
It's kind of like another mirror, except we gotta go through the mirror to touch the lever.
I just draw a door with the chalk.
Draw it like where you're standing on the wall here?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing happens. It's a picture of a door.
Can I open it?
No.
Knock 3 times.
Nothing happens. This isn't Beetlejuice.
I tried Thaden. Is this a magical piece?
You want to check to see if the chalk is magical?
Yes.
How are you going to check to see if the chalk is magical?
Bam. It's magical. It's magical chalk that will kill Asterak. We'll put it in this food.
If only you guys knew somebody that had, like, experience in this matter.
If they did.
Yep.
Is this magic chalk?
I will detect magic.
Seriously.
Looking at the chalk, you see that the chalk is imbued with extraplanar energy. You can't quite determine the source of it.
Oh my god. So chalk is magical.
Yep, it's magic chalk.
We had a lot of paper in this room.
Well, there is no more paper. It coalesced into the mephit, which coalesced into the piece of chalk.
So I'm going. So like, is the lever just kind of like a ghostly image?
Not ghostly, ethereal. But yes, it's just protruding from the wall. It's invisible. You can see through it. It's got a bit of a purplish tint.
Reptar does no magic.
So currently, the only other thing inside this room is the door.
I'm going to try to draw on the ethereal lever.
Draw on the lever?
With the chalk. I'm going to like outline the lever.
As you touch the chalk to the ethereal lever, you see it kind of shimmer. Almost like it was coming into the material plane.
I'm going to keep doing that.
It's like a 3D coloring book.
That does nothing.
I'm going to continue to touch the chalk. I'm going to rub the whole lever with chalk.
It does nothing.
Guys, I'm stumped.
Doc, you're observant. Like, literally, you have the observant feat. You notice that on the door is the shape of a square. And so far, all the puzzles you've experienced, they have correlated to the shape of the object.
Alright, give me the chalk.
Okay.
And I'll like outline the door, that shape on the door.
Like, on the actual door? Like,
yeah.
That does nothing.
Color in the square.
No, that does nothing.
Okay.
Don't color on the square.
Just color everything.
You're running out of chalk.
Draw a circle around the ethereal lever.
Square.
Yeah, do that.
Fuck off.
Draw a square around the ethereal lever.
And I do that.
Paint
Yeah.
the wall.
The ethereal lever comes into existence.
If it didn't work, I was going to draw a decahedron.
Thok smart. Thok make many pretty pictures.
Hold the lever.
You hear a clunk coming from outside the chamber.
We got one more room left.
I thought we had 2.
Oh.
Nah.
Which one did I miss?
The
This
Pentagon room was the tapestries with the extra planar room. The hexagon room was the 6 candles. The octagon room was the 8-page poem. Then
okay, that's the one I got.
yeah. The square room you just figured out, and now there's only the triangle room.
No, that was Thazar. Dang it. Cade, why do you have to kill him?
So standing here in the triangle room, I'll give you a description again. It's 5 foot wide, floor to ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of the room is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. You see a tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder, you can see an iron lever set into a metal plate on the floor. And that's what this circle is. Iron lever, and then the double circle around it. That is the glass cylinder that goes from floor to ceiling. And there is a tiny, teeny tiny triangular hole at about eye level.
I mage hand it.
Okay, the mage hand materializes inside the cylinder, grasps the lever, but it is far too heavy to move with the mage hand.
No. Thazar, you could have polymorphed us some swallow and put us inside. Could have let us go. Someone had to kill him.
I can still do that, but it would be counterintuitive because then I have to polymorph you twice.
I don't know, it might break when we pull the lever.
But what if it doesn't?
Then polymorph second time?
Can I use Arcana to see if the light in this cylinder is the same or similar to my Dawn spell?
No rules necessary. This you recognize it as being just light, just magical light. It's not radiant energy. It's not harmful. Remember the tiny hole at eye level? Well, the light spills out through the hole and it lands on you and is not hurtful.
I covered the hole.
Okay, nothing happens.
Be honest, have no.
Well, I have one plan, but I'm skeptical of using it.
Okay.
What does everyone theorize the effect of breaking the glass?
Out of character, I heard him say impervious, so that's not going to work. But in
Yeah,
character-
Reptar already tried attacking the glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he first
Gotcha.
went in the room alone, he tried to attack it, and it had 0 effect.
Yeah, but Cade doesn't know that, so I swing.
And there's a loud gonging noise, and then you can see that the glass is not going to be broken through normal means.
Maybe we could shatter it. It's magic.
You're going to use your spell slots to do it?
I can't. I don't think little teeth will be able to break it.
How big is the triangular hole?
We will say it is an inch on each side. So, teeny tiny little hole.
Does anybody have any rope?
Everybody has rope.
Can we tie a loop in the end of a rope and fit it through the hole?
Sure.
How big is the handle?
Well, I
For
don't.
the
Wait,
lever.
no. Actually, I don't think you could. Because if it's an inch on each side, that means the opening is only like the size of a quarter, if that. And your rope, like this is not like a string. This is thick rope. You know.
Yeah, like a climbing rope.
Right.
What
Right.
if I thread it apart?
I mean, you could do that. You'll essentially be destroying your rope. Or at least a section of it.
We got plenty of it. I thread my rope apart.
How big of a section?
10 feet.
Alright. So, reduce your rope to 40 feet. And then you're going to take the now smaller portion and throw it through the hole. Well, feed it through the hole.
I'm gonna tie a loop on the end and then feed it through the hole.
Like a knot? Or, I mean, what is the...
Like it's gonna be a loop with the knot on the end, so it's like a kind of like a hook,
Okay.
but it's just
Okay.
close.
Sure.
Think
Like
of
a
it like a
mini
noose. I was just about to say that.
Like you're going to what?
Like a mini noose.
Yeah, a slip knot. I got it.
And then we're gonna feed it through the hole,
Alright, it's fed through the hole.
and we're gonna try to slip it around the lever.
Try to slip it around the lever. How?
Mage hand.
Alright, so I knew that was coming. So you're going to use your mage hand to put the little slip knot around the lever, and then...
Everyone pull.
Okay, as you pull on it, you see that the rope in its now diminished state cannot stand the strain that is being pulled on it. The rope gives out before the lever does. It's a good idea, though. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to bother, because Reptar still has inspiration, but Thadden, you can have inspiration. Because that was a good idea.
I'll accept.
But, back to the drawing board.
Could I look at it really hard and get an idea?
Staring at it, the only thing that you notice, and it's the same thing that you've been looking at, is the fact that the triangle is set like this. Big side, cough.
That's a
Big side
lateral.
at the top, with the main point facing downward.
I'm gonna go look at the triangle. Like, isn't there one imprinted on the door?
Yeah. It's the same. 2 points at the top, 1 at the bottom.
Never mind.
If it makes you feel any better, there's not a lot of puzzles in Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Every time there's been puzzles inside Omu or here, you guys are like, God, this sucks.
I like it. I just, yeah.
Alright, go on, kitty.
Can I push it over?
Nope, no, you can't push it. It is impervious to any attacks or damage.
I wish I had a darkness spell.
Doc, don't you have like shatter or something?
Nope.
Oh my god.
I'm stumped.
I'm stumped.
We're gonna like yell down the hallway like, "Hey Angus, come check this out."
I don't.
I don't think he does.
Kesha, we need help.
Figure it out on your own, mortal.
That wasn't gonna work.
Do you want to be stuck in here forever, or do you want to kill Asarak?
Wouldn't that be great? You guys make it through all 5 levels of the tomb to get stuck at this door, and you all wither away and die from hunger. That's how he defeats you. He just outlives you.
I want to threaten her to come help us.
Yeah, threatened. Okay.
She ignores you completely. She just remains sitting cross-legged on the bottom of the floor.
Hit her. Attack her.
Go for it, Raptor. I've got a good seat of the fight from right here.
Yeah.
No. I want to see you do it.
As your attorney, I would advise you against that. I like it. They're like, we can't figure this out. Let's attack her. I need to fight something. Ah!
Just for the record, if we do get stuck in here and have to go to cannibalism, Reptar's first.
No. I say we eat the old guy.
Yeah, he'll die first anyway.
You're just Spartan?
Yeah, he disconnected. Oh no, we lost Inquisitor too. No. Well, he's back.
Please. So yeah.
Hey, Kate, maybe if we all attack this thing at the exact same time, it'll then shatter.
Yes. We're all gonna time this very carefully.
Yes, yeah, heavy. That's they do. I don't want to say all that.
Do I see anything else in this room? Something we didn't catch the first time?
The only thing in this room is, once again, the small triangle is in this shape.
Can I find something that's that same shape?
Yeah, the triangle on the front of it.
And then something
Kate.
else.
Okay, stand in front of it.
What's the purpose of that?
As he steps in front of it, you see a beam of that light that is illuminating the inside of the chamber streak out. Once it hits Cade, it bounces back up to Thok, over to Reptar, and then back down to Cade, completing the triangle. Once the triangle is completed, you see all the light has left the glass cylinder.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
What? But the glass cylinder's still there,
It is still there.
Break it. Hit it.
but there's no light in there?
There's no
Maybe the
light in there.
Maybe the light was protecting it.
The glass shatters.
Yeah! Pull the leather. Let's just get through this.
Like, this whole time. And like, I've been watching, just waiting, because it's like, man, if you guys just fill the room, like, you can do it on accident. But anywho, pulling the lever, you hear a loud clunk from coming outside the chamber.
Guys, I want murder! Come on, Kesha, we're gonna murder someone.
Spartan Bear hasn't came back yet.
He's dead. Kesha.
She stands up and approaches, seeing that the way is now open.
Insert the keys.
Okay. As you insert the keys, the door begins to rise slowly. And before we go forward, do we really want to do this right now? I mean, it sounds like Inquisitor and Spartan Bear are having connection issues, and Sarpedon's already away. Do you really want to go through this door, short 3 people? Alright, well, there's Thadden.
So now we're short 2 people.
It's up to you guys. You can press on, or you can, or we can put it off to next week.
Well,
Out of character, I said let's put it off if we're not all here at full strength. In character, my flaw says let's go.
Well, it's not just, not being at full strength. It's the conclusion, and people are gonna miss it.
yeah, but
Stupid storm.
Yeah, I'm thinking possibly push off because we need the damage dealers.
yeah.
Insult the Cade. Yeah. Like, I personally really planned on finishing today, but I mean, this storm has really just kind of thrown a wrench in everything. Well,
Okay.
that sucks.
Yeah, we should hold off then if that storm's that bad, because we don't want to get in the middle of the fight with ass crack and have the storm knock you and Reptar out.
Well, the storm's over for us, isn't it?
Well, it's over for us, but that doesn't mean that, you know,
Yeah.
like everyone's out of the clear. Like Spartan still hasn't came back online. I don't know if he quit or if he just can't connect. Plus, I mean, Sarpedon will be back next week too, I think. It's all right. We'll just call it there, all right? And then we will for sure be wrapping up at the end of next week. And I'm gonna save this because I know what's gonna happen. All right, and I will bet anybody who's watching, take bets that this will happen next week. Oh, you can't see
What will
it. All right, thanks guys for coming and hanging out. No, it probably wasn't the best, you know, stream, but I had fun. I see. I like puzzly things because I get to sit here and go. But if you enjoyed the stream, hit that follow button. Make sure you come back tomorrow morning for the premiere of the Princes of the Apocalypse. And I'll see you guys in the morning.